What's up, YouTube? This is your boy JD, and thank you for viewing Coast to Coast Gamers. I want to once again thank the new subscribers. Seems like every time I do a video, it seems like I get new subscribers. I appreciate it. Don't stop doing what you're doing, people. Keep supporting the channel. Keep putting out the news about my channel. Let people know about my channel so they can view it and subscribe to my channel. But I also need your help on hitting that like button. But with that said, let's get to what the game I'm about to play, and that's the Rams versus the Cleveland Browns. As you know, they played last night, and once again, Cleveland threw away a game that they should have won. They had the game won until the fourth quarter. I guess the defense got lackadaisical, and they got comfortable, and Jared Goff and Todd Gurley and the receivers started going ham on them, and the Rams won. So I'm going to play as the Cleveland Browns to see if I can beat the Rams. As you know, I lost against the Jets last week when the Cleveland Browns beat the Jets. So let's see what happens. So for those that are watching and viewing this channel, watching and viewing this video, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell. Also hit that thumbs up button, and if you like to, leave a comment. Tell me what you like about my videos or what you don't like about it. Just constructive criticism. I can take it, as long as it's nothing stupid like the Democrat Party. But anyways, we're not gonna go into politics. We're gonna stick to the video game thing. So hope you guys enjoyed it, and let's do this, man.
The fifth year back from Texas, this is Malcolm Brown. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, where that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense, because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
2nd and 5 now. Goff, man open left side is Brown. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
You know, you wonder how the Rams' game plan in Super Bowl 53 might have been different with a healthy Cooper Kupp. He was injured on November 11th, torn ACL, out for the year. But he was on his way to a 1,000-yard season in his second NFL campaign. Had 566 yards in 8 games before the injury. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. To throw is gone. It's caught left side by Cooks. Touchdown, L.A. Brandon Cooks. His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. This is a crew, they've come out flat their last 2 games, both losses, but just judging by the energy level, they look different here early, and that touchdown shows how.
Yeah, it seems to me that touchdown gets them off the treadmill. Because, you know, you've been on the treadmill. I've seen you work out. You go forever and ever, and it tells you you've gone somewhere, but you really have. You're in the same spot. They've exchanged it for an escalator. Still got some hills to climb, but they can get there.
These are good analogies. I run outside sometimes, though. You know, get some fresh air, a little sun on your face.
A little wind in there.
Yeah, that's right. This one taken from the 7. Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10, just shy of the 30. Now the 3rd leading rusher among rookies last year, it's Nick Chubb. And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down in the backfield. Up front, the struggles continue for this offense among the line. What can they do? Change the play calling? What?
I think part of that, yes, changing some of the play calls, some screens, some draws, some misdirection. You want to run any type of a play that will influence these guys to continue to get upfield and find a way to use that against them and slip things in behind them. So some quick passes could work as well.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Being chased out left. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
The Browns send out their punter now as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. They punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. It's just a 32-yard punt with no return. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. So good field position for the Rams as they come up 1st and 10. On 1st down, gone. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. Goff now looks to throw, and that's caught left side. It's Woods. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44.
Many teams, as soon as they spot man defense, if they haven't called a hitch, they'll get to it as fast as they can. They want to put the ball in the hands of one of their best playmakers and hope that he can break a tackle on the outside and go for big yardage.
Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape, and that is not going to get it done.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stop that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
And he didn't quite have the backspin on that one. It hits at the 4 and continues into the end zone. It's a touchback. Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10 at the 20. Here's Mayfield. Escaping the pressure right. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain. Rolling to his left, and he whips that one incomplete there. Demetrius Harris, the intended target, and it's 3rd down. They come up now, 3rd and 5, following the incomplete pass. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. Steps away to his left. And that will be incomplete.
I think the punter might start to get into a pretty good rhythm here if he keeps getting opportunities. But that's the last thing his team wants to have happen, right? The last thing you want to see is your punter feeling pretty good because he's out there all the time.
Yeah, 1st quarter only, but they're 0 for 2 on 3rd down conversions to start this thing. That'll go as a punt of 32 yards. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10. Now Goff on 1st down. And Cooks has it over the middle. And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Here's the 3rd-round pick from Memphis. It's Darrell Henderson. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Well, Henderson is a junior at Memphis last year, better than 1,900 yards, had 25 total touchdowns. They drafted him in the 3rd round in an effort to try to give Todd Gurley some support in a backup role. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. All told, it's an even 30 and a 1st down.
I'd have to say that was a pretty darn good run right there. They had 8 in the box, still able to burn them. They got to consider themselves lucky they only give up a 1st down and not a touchdown.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete. They come out with one back and three tight ends. In the backfield by himself is Brown, second and goal. Here's Goff. And it's caught for a Rams touchdown by Brandon Cooks. Brandon Cooks with his second touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Rams tack on to their advantage. Still first quarter, 2 receiving touchdowns for him. How are they going to slow him down?
I think they're thinking about altering their game plan. Whatever they came in with, now maybe you switch a better cover guy to him. Or you make sure you have more people in his general area wherever he lines up to at least try and discourage them from throwing the ball to him.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This one taken from the 7. And a very good return, but a penalty marker is down. I'm not sure what this is going to be.
Defense.
Officials so cognizant of that call nowadays, but that one looked pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard inadvertent or not. Now it's a lot easier.
And down he goes on the pressure. From the Rams defense.
Well, someone's been up to the task so far in this game. They are already up a couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back now and get upfield and get after the quarterback.
Been such an impressive first half to get that lead. Now a pass hauled in downfield. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Steps away, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Samson Abuka, he's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9.
I know there'll be a little bit of criticism there because they went right back to the air after the huge pickup and ended up getting sacked. That's often a play that you make. You feel like you've got momentum on your side.
Unfortunately, the O-line failed to hold up to try to keep that momentum going. 14-0 the score. This is the...
Ringo. Tight ends on the Ringo. Tight ends on the Ringo.
After the interception, here's Goff. They got a man over the middle. It's Woods. Now a loose football. The ball comes out. And the defense not able to get it. From a defensive perspective, what's that moment like when you realize the ball is loose?
It is a moment where all concentration goes right to the football. This is something you've talked about in all your preparation for the game. You probably talked about this training camp. Knock the ball free, take it away from the other team, and now you have that chance. There's a little bit of deflation when they end up recovering it.
They knocked it free, but couldn't take it away. Back to the air. Goff on 2nd down. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down. So negative yardage, a loss of 3 on 2nd down, and that leads to a tough 3rd down call. And he's going to be taken down. Goff is sacked. Larry Ogunjobi, his 2nd sack of the night.
The amount of sacks they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Now, Charles, all things considered, I guess that's not a critical miss at this stage, is it?
No, but still everything helps when you're trying to finish off a ball game. And you're right, not critical in terms of the scoreboard and the team, but the guy with the golden foot, he knows he's only as good as his last kick.
Now, the first play of the drive there is incomplete. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. A gain of 13, it's a 1st down. On 1st down, Stanton rolling to his right. And he fires one incomplete. The tight end, David Njoku, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down. So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. Throwing again. Stanton flushed out right. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Now Stanton buying time to his left. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
Come on, fellas.
By the way, I got to apologize because I just realized for about the last 4 or 5 plays, I'm eking over into your territory up here in the booth. My bad. I'm going to get back over to my spot.
Yeah, we're not talking about our on-air commentary. I mean, what is all this extra paper? I mean, this is unusual.
Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. Aaron Donald with a sack.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent.
And the pressure gets to him again. The defensive player of the year, Aaron Donald. And it's going to be third down and forever.
Okay, let's go back a little bit and see if my schooling comes to the front. What's that old saying? Those who forget the lessons of history are doomed to repeat them. That's the same guy who's gotten back-to-back sacks. I think a double team may be in order.
He's going to let this go for the end zone. And it's incomplete, almost intercepted. He had a great shot of picking that off in the end zone. It brings up fourth down. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on fourth down. They're going for it. On fourth down, Stanton. And down he goes. A sack. They sack him back across midfield at about the 48-yard line. The Browns unable to move the chains on fourth down. And that will force a turnover on downs. So still over 3 minutes remaining in this game, but boy, not getting that when that hurt.
That's a little bit demoralizing, so they have to be careful about that because still have an opportunity if they can get some things done on defense. But now, since they've taken over on downs, a team with the ball, guess what? Going to 4-minute offense, maybe they can put this thing away.
So they had the big loss on that first down pass play and facing a second and long. And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here.
Defense.
A free 5 yards as the defense jumps.
I know it's an anticipation game for them, but it's also a reaction game, and they reacted poorly on that one.
Hey, defense, let's go. Pick it up, D. Shoot!
On second down, it's Brown. And he's going to take this across the 50 into Browns territory. Sheldon Richardson there to make the play.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
From the gun on third down, gone. And Cooks hails it over the middle. And the tackle going to be made at the 41 as they stop him a few yards short of the first. They get 7 there, but it brings up fourth. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And that is no good. And this score will stay right where it is. 5 missed field goals, just a disastrous performance.
And he won't get another chance, I can't imagine. Partner, he may want to get the resume ready, too.
Yeah, maybe time to dust it off. On the move to his left. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Looking to erase a 2-score deficit here in the fourth quarter. Going for some big plays.
Yeah, they certainly were. They just decided one shot, didn't they? Forget trying to move the ball downfield in small little increments. Let's go for the big one. But how about the defense playing situational football, looking at the scoreboard and realizing what can hurt us most? The deep shot. They played it well.
All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's third down.
50, play.
On third down, Stanton flush to his right. And that is incomplete.
And I think we'll probably see him go for it here on fourth down. No reason not to. Down a couple of scores, they have to try and make something good happen.
Ringo, back to you.
On fourth down, Stanton being chased out left. Now a desperation throw deep down. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Nikel Roby-Coleman. He was looking for Landry that time. On fourth down, that turned out like a punt. Maybe he was better defensively there just to knock it down.
And you know they go over those situations. All right, fourth down, where's the ball? Where would we get the ball? But instinct takes over, and when it's in the air, they just go and get it. So it's hard to get on him for intercepting it, but the smart play would have been what you suggested. Knock it down and take over in a deeper position.
Goff going to throw it. They'll find Everett there, complete. And right around the 20, he'll head out of bounds. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
Well, how about this aggressive approach? Got the lead, fourth quarter, continuing to throw the football. Are you thinking about Super Bowl 51? Atlanta had the lead against New England, and they ended up giving it up?
I was going to say don't say it, but you did say it.
I did, didn't I?
Yeah, anybody watching Atlanta, our apologies. So they come up on second down. If they can get another run like we just saw, would likely put an end to this thing. Right back to Brown. And this carry not as productive. He's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4.
Check, crunch.
Here's Goff. That's going to be complete to his tight end, Everett. So the L.A. Rams with a victory here, and they were spurred on by a strong performance in that fourth quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the fourth quarter, it tells everyone that you're getting stronger and dominance is starting to take over, right? The way that you close, the way that you finish, that gets appreciated from the time you're playing Little League
the whole
football,
game,
all the way up
second
through.
half,
And they closed them out with a big-time performance down the stretch.
I'm looking at my Redskins getting slaughtered by the Bears.
So for Los Angeles,
and then
they're into the win column now as they move to 1-2 on the young season. And
my
they'll head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Browns, they will fall to a similar mark at 1-2. And they'll be on the road next week for a matchup with the Baltimore Ravens.
See the Landry. Because I couldn't throw the ball to Beckham only once, because he was covered too many times.
We'll catch you next time.
Tell him to throw the ball to the tight end. What does Baker Mayfield do? He overthrows the receivers. Then let's not talk about the offensive line. My offensive line couldn't stop Clay Matthews or Aaron Donald to save their lives. Why are they getting paid? Why are they getting paid? Because that's how they played against the Rams in the real game. It could not stop Clay Matthews. It's like, what? Oh, my gosh. Dude. Another week gone down the drain for me. All last week, I had nothing but issues. Redskins lose. Then I play against the Jets with on the video with the Cleveland and the Jets. I lose that one. And now this week. It's like, man, I'm telling you, YouTube, if John Gruden comes on TV and the analyst or the journalist, whoever be asking him questions, say, hey, Coach Gruden, what happened in the game? And he say something stupid out of his mouth like, I gotta look at the tapes. Dude, Dan Snyder should fire that man right off the bat. What you need to look at the tapes for, dude? You're right there on the sideline throughout the whole game. You can clearly see what's going on and what's not going on. Your defense ain't playing no defense. Hell, they making Mitch Trubisky looking like Tom Brady right now. And Mitch Trubisky is garbage. He's a garbage quarterback. I'm like, you know what? Everybody that been complaining that our Redskins fans said we need to start Haskins. Now I can see why they said it. Case Keenum throws 3 interceptions and fumbles the ball. And the Chicago Bears defense scores a touchdown. The game is right now, it's third quarter. Just over 6.5 minutes left in the game. It's 28-9. I don't even want to watch the game. I don't want to watch the game. I'm so pissed off right now, I don't want to watch the game. It's like, I am a true Redskins fan. I love my Redskins, but there's got to be a line where enough is enough. I'm like, come on. Really? Back-to-back seasons, we have the same garbage. Last season, I can understand. We had nothing but injuries. Okay, we can let that slide. Okay, but the season before that, we had opportunity to go to the playoffs once again. And what we do, we throw games away. Had the game in hand, we throw them away. Here's this season. We have the opportunity to shut up the journalists, the analysts that said that we was going to come in last place throughout this season. Giants playing like garbage except for yesterday. They put in their rookie quarterback. He wins a game for the Giants. This would be a perfect opportunity to shut these journalists or these analysts or these commentators up. No, what the Redskins doing, they proving them right. We're going to be last in the season. And then once again, the Dallas Cowgirls going to win the division because Philly lost to Detroit. I don't know how the hell that happened, but that happened. I am royally pissed off right now. And this game just did not help my situation at all. YouTube, thank you once again for the new subscribers. Thank you. I'm sorry about my rant. This is what happens when I get pissed off about my team and then I play an actual Madden football game and I get my behind handed to me because the AI wants to do totally opposite what I tell it to do. But whatever. You guys take care. I hope you have a wonderful Monday going into a wonderful Tuesday. I know I'm going to go to work and probably these teachers, females, nothing against that, but don't know nothing about the game of football. They're going to like, we have teach your Redskins. Shut up. You don't even know about the game. That's another thing I hate. I hate when people say they're Cowboy fans or they're Raider fans or they whatever fans. And I ask them a simple question. Okay, who was the best quarterback that your team ever had? Who was the best running back you ever had? And they had that dumb deer in the headlights look on their face. I'm like, you're not a true fan. You're not a Cowboys fan. You're not a Pittsburgh Steelers fan. You're not a true Raider fan. If I can answer that question, I'm a Redskins fan, and I can answer that question for you, you're not a true fan. If I can go back in history and tell you when your team actually started in the NFL, you're not a true fan. I am a true fan. Someone throw a Redskins question at me. 9 times out of 10, I will know the answer. Why? Because I'm a true fan. I know the history of my team because I am not a bandwagon or fair weather fan. That's what I hate about the Cowboys. I hate about that. That's the one thing I hate about the Cowboys, and I hate about Cowboys fans. They don't know squat about their team. They got people that say, I'm a Cowboys fan, but when I ask them, who's the best running back, quarterback, whatever, or team Dallas ever had? And the first thing they'll say is been Troy Aikman and Emmitt Smith. No. Sorry, wrong answer. The best quarterback I ever had was the one they called Captain America. I had the dude's name in my head. I just can't remember it. Back in the 70s. That was the best quarterback Dallas ever had. Who was the best running back Dallas ever had? It's not Emmitt Smith. No, I'm sorry, it's not. It was Tony Dorsett and Herschel Walker. Not Emmitt Smith. Well, he broke Walter Payton's record. Look how many years it took him to break the record. It took him over, another 10 years? Maybe I might be over-exaggerating, but it was that close to break Walter Payton's record? Really? That makes him the best running back Dallas ever had? Seriously? Really? Of course, I would put me on the team when Emmitt Smith running. I'd be the best running back that Dallas ever had if I had an offensive line like he had. If you actually look at the tapes of the 90s, Dallas had an outstanding, even though I hate to say this, an outstanding offensive line that year. Rarely Troy Aikman got sacked the 3 times they went to the Super Bowl because of the offensive line. And let's not talk about the coach they had. And no, I'm not talking about the last 2 garbage coaches they had that year. I'm talking about the one that took over, Jimmy Johnson, before I forget the Dallas. Jerry Jones fired him because he was jealous of his success of the team. He was getting more spotlight than Jerry Jones. Jerry Jones didn't like it. He was another Al Davis for the Raiders. Jimmy Johnson was the best coach they ever had. And Jerry Jones fired him. Now, nothing against Tom Landry. He did his thing back in the 70s. Couldn't do nothing in the 80s. Know how many times Danny White couldn't take the team to the Super Bowl, but they went to the playoffs a lot, but could not take it to the big game. Anyways, I'm going to leave it at that. I know I did. This is about the longest rant I've done since I've came back on YouTube. But that's what happens when I get teed off. I start ranting, especially when I'm sitting here watching my Redskins get slaughtered unnecessarily. But you guys take care, and y'all have a great Monday night going to a Tuesday. Peace.